NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Todd Bodine in front of Rick Crawford. The green flag about to come out. Bodine, Crawford, Benson, Leffler, and Setzer, your top 5. 2 laps of racing to go.
If Rick Crawford can do anything on this restart with Todd Bodine, this may be the best time to do it. You see trucks all over the racetrack, underneath the yellow line everywhere else.
Trucks are going to have to work together if they're going to try to get by Todd Bodine. Rick Crawford will have to have help from Johnny Benson. Can he get help from another manufacturer? We're going to find out very soon.
We restarted this race as they completed lap number 92, so we only have 2 laps of racing, but this is not considered a green-white checker, so if something happens, we still could have a green-white checker.
It is a green-white checker, but it's not our last green-white checker if something goes wrong.
May not be.
But if they get back here to this white flag, it's official, and these guys are going to flare out. I'm telling you, they're going to get on the outside of Todd Bodine. He can't ride around on the bottom and win this race.
There's not enough patience back there. There's so much difference between winning and finishing second.
Through the tri-oval, across the start-finish line. White flag in the air. 2.66 miles remain. Bodine in front of Crawford.
There's Kyle Busch. He jumps to the outside. He's going to try to make something happen, and nobody is going with him.
Nobody goes with Kyle Busch as he moves to the outside. Will they try to make the move coming out of 2? Will they fan out and see if they can get by Todd Bodine?
What's Rick Crawford going to do? He's right now in second. Todd Bodine's our leader.
Crawford is going to wait till the last minute, it looks like.
Still single file through turn number 3. Rick's going to move up, try to get a little momentum. He needs to create a little bit of a gap to get some momentum.
This is it. Will Johnny Benson give Rick Crawford any help as they come through turn 4? Into the tri-oval they go. It's Todd Bodine. Now Johnny Benson looks to the outside. Here comes Rick Crawford. As he goes to the outside, it's Crawford on the outside. Bodine, and they go across the start-finish line. Bodine by 14 one-thousandths of a second in front of Crawford.
What a great finish. It almost looked like they may have waited too long. He got so close.
Johnny Benson moved to the inside. They do not like to cross the start-finish line 1 and 2 wide on these super speedways.
3 wide is the way to go.
Great job.
That was crazy.
You guys are awesome. This is what it's all about right here, boys. Enjoy it for a little bit because we got to go get ready to go to New Martinsville.
Mike Hillman Jr. there saying, hey, nice job, guys, but don't celebrate too long. We've got to worry about the next race.
He tried to stay dead on that bottom, but Johnny Benson said, I'm going to move you over. He won the race by staying on the bottom. But what a great finish. These guys fan out, but they don't fan out to what might have been just a little too late.
See, Johnny jumps to the inside. Todd leaves him a little bit of room. Here comes Rick Crawford on the outside. 3 wide at the start-finish line.
This is getting to be old hat for the Truck Series.
But you don't know how it's all going to work. You don't know how they're going to get to that point, but they always seem to get that way.
Let's ride along with Rick Crawford.
He jumps to the outside. Remember, Johnny Benson is over there on the inside. Rick says, maybe I got him. Is somebody behind me to help me push me?
Oh,
just so close.
14 one-thousandths of a second when they went across the start-finish line.
Again with momentum on the outside. T.J. Bell right behind him.
Through the tri-oval, across the start-finish line. White flag is in the air, 1 to go. Colin Brown is leading in his Ford on the outside. Here comes Kyle Busch once again on the inside.
We're going to make it back around, Mikey?
I don't see how. I'm shocked we made it this far. I love the job these guys are doing, but I just can't explain how difficult this is, Phil. All these trucks are trying to crash.
Colin Brown now has the nose.
Oh, there it goes.
Problems behind him, and this will end the race. Who's in front?
The caution isn't out yet. This is all behind the pack. Maybe the caution hasn't flown. No caution.
They still haven't thrown the caution. Kyle Busch is in front of Todd Bodine. Colin Brown hung out on the outside. Can he get help from T.J. Bell in time? Coming out of turn number 4. Now Todd Bodine moves to the outside. Bodine makes the run. They go through the tri-oval. Can Kyle Busch get to him? Here Todd Bodine and Kyle Busch. It's Todd Bodine at the line. He'll win again.
And T.J. Bell into the outside wall, comes across the line 8th into the outside wall.
How about Todd Bodine winning the last 3 super speedway races?
He was able to get Kyle Busch sideways off turn 4, and that broke Kyle Busch's momentum. He jumped to the outside, and what did it open up? The floodgates. Here they all come.
Look at, do you see Rick?
Rick
how happy he was. Ron Hornaday comes across the line in second. Johnny Benson 11th. We have a new point leader.
39 points unofficially, the difference between Hornaday and Benson. So we have a new point leader in the Truck Series, and a familiar face is going to be headed back to victory lane here at Talladega. Of the 3 races, he's won 2 of them.
How good is that? How good was that? That was perfect.
Also won Daytona last year.
3 in a row for Todd Bodine in this Lumber Liquidators Toyota Tundra.
I mean, this year, Daytona this year.
Yeah.
The last 3 races.
Last 3 super speedway races. There's Mike Hillman Jr. emotional after this win.
Todd Bodine won that race. He got in the back of Kyle Busch coming off turn 4. We'll look at that. He got Busch all out of whack and just drove up beside him.